Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Justin Lin here at Rehab and Revive Physical Therapy. I want to talk about something serious that's sweeping the nation, sweeping and going global. It's something that's not coronavirus, but it's foot sitting. We'll talk about the issues of sitting on your foot next. So let's talk about foot sitting, or sitting on your foot. Let me ask you out there, how many of you just adjusted your foot away from your butt and put it on the ground? We don't even realize that we're doing it. And I think there's some relevant theories out there that I've noticed, and some patterns of my patients and my office manager and my wife seems to do it. So I think it's something that's a little bit more common in females. Let's just say, there's a pretty good ratio. And I decided to ask and survey, why do you do that? I think a lot of people have said, well, one, it's to keep their foot warm, which, makes sense. And two is sometimes they need to relieve the pressure away from their back. And because if they're slouching or whatnot, then it gets stiff. And when you put your foot underneath your butt, you tend to prop it up, lean forward, and put yourself in a more ideal alignment so you can work at the desk. And third one, well, who likes to sit on their tailbone anyways? So let's talk about the issues. So there's some major consequences of foot sitting. Let's just list or rattle off a few. You can have
easily ankle sprains. You can have plantar fasciitis, nerve pain, bunion pain. You can have ACL, basically laxity, or ACL strain, stress, tears. Your MCL, which is also ligaments in your knees, your meniscus. You can develop later on hip arthritis, arthritis of the knee. You can get runner's knee, and worse yet, you can get shin splints as well. Of course, you can always end up developing scoliosis, SI joint dysfunction, back pain, and sciatic nerve pain.
That's a lot. So why does this happen? But before that, I give you guys permission.
You have my permission.
To sit on your foot. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna do like a little figure four, and you're gonna sit right on it. And you're gonna see all the little things that we're gonna talk about in your biomechanics. When you decide to sit on your leg, you're gonna rotate that foot into what we call a supinated position. And because you've rotated that at the ankle, you've created excess torque at that poor ankle bone. And you can feel the stretching of the ligaments, especially the ones that's against the chair. Then you can also feel your butt really pushing those toes down this way, which sets you up for a weird gait, especially if you've been doing it for many years, many days, many hours. What you're gonna notice next is chances to develop those shin splints or rotation and that excess torque in your poor knee, because you've got this downward pressure while the chair's got an upward pressure, and then you're gonna feel that rotating and stretching of the poor ligaments of the knee and that compression of your poor kneecap. Then you're gonna feel your hip rotate out, but really your hip's really not trying to rotate out. It's actually fighting itself and rotating in, and that starts grinding away your poor hip joint. And then you're gonna eventually, after a few minutes, if you really think about it, you're gonna feel that little part of your spine or your pelvic bone or that SI joint tailbone area really start shifting. And then you're gonna bend your trunk and you're gonna rotate and you're gonna twist. So you can imagine over a long period of time, what you've done is, let's take a towel and you're really just taking that and wrenching it and you're compressing yourself. And that's gonna show up in the way you move, the way you run, and the way you play sports, if that's what you do for recreation. But most importantly, it's just, our daily function. You're gonna really inhibit the chance to be successful. So let's talk about the 4 possible solutions to avoid foot sitting. Oh, yeah, and we're back. So, let's talk about these solutions that really can help you. Now, before getting a whole new chair or anything like that,
I went out of my way and I actually bought it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, this one costs $300.
we can make some adjustments. And largely it's first getting your foot on the floor, and just all you need is a simple hand towel. What you want to do here is you can fold it and fold it So what happens here is then you can roll it just a little bit, and you're gonna tuck it right here. You're gonna tuck it right here.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna shimmy that over while you're sitting on the chair. I'm gonna sit right on it, so that way it forces you not to do that. It kind of reminds you, and then you can tuck that in. And so that keeps you in that ideal posture to mimic what sitting on your ankle would be like. So that's step one. Now, if you have an adjustable chair, well, that's probably the easiest solution. You want to be able to get your foot on the floor. And if your foot's not on the floor, then it's too high, you could always use a footstool. So let's just say there's your chair doesn't even adjust at all, or you're at a bar stool or something like that, you can use a footstool, and that way your foot's there and you throw yourself in a better alignment. Some of you just need to hit the gym or do more planks and get your core muscles stronger, so that's one thought. But if you're really having difficulty and you tend to do it chronically, you can always purchase a kneeling chair. We are big about telling folks here at Rehab Revive about kneeling chairs. That throws you in that ideal alignment, that one line, that 4-dot alignment that we have and we love. I know some of these solutions may not be as exciting as sitting on your foot, but they're gonna work. And especially if you have pains, aches and pains all over your body, maybe it's as simple as fixing this foot sitting that's gonna give you lifelong success and pain relief. If you like what we're doing, we're just adding all this fun stuff, especially things that just make me go, And we really wanna give that benefit out and really educate you on how to better take care of yourselves. If you think these solutions are really working and they're helping, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave comments below and leave us some likes and subscribe. I'm Dr. Lin, aka Dr. Bruce Lee. We heal smarter, not harder.